Hello and welcome to my crappy hotel room where we are filming a video mid-international move. Today we're playing a deck from the Pro Tour, one of the spicy ones. It's Naya with 4 copies of Yuna on top and 4 copies of the Elder Dragon War, a card that has never seen play in Standard. A 4-mana enchantment saga. Phase 1 is deal 2 damage to each creature and each opponent. Could sweep up a lot of Steel Cutter, little 1/1 tokens or 2/2 tokens on our turn. Not too shabby, although narrow in terms of usage. Phase 2 is good. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards, so we can discard enchantments out of our hand and set up for a nice unit turn the next turn. And then Phase 3 is create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. Then the saga is sacked, so it goes to the graveyard. We could get it with Yuna. You can't run this on loop because the reanimated targets come back with a finality counter, but still, the first time around, this guy can go to the graveyard and set up for Yuna. 4 Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, again, pretty interesting. It doesn't kill everything, and damage-based removal is tough against things like our opponents, Screaming Nemesis, for example. So we'll see how this does, but it is a powerful enchantment for sure to get back with Yuna. 3 Joshua's, very cool card. There aren't like a ton of crazy 3-drops like the Oculus to get back, but you can get any number of target creature cards with mana value 6 or less back if you hit the Phase 3 on the flip. So that includes just like a single Yuna, which is more than enough. 4, oh my gosh. We've lost connection because we're in a hotel room. Running 4 High Noons, main decked against the 40% meta that is it Steel Cutter? Seems decent. 2 Get Lost, 4 Fear Missing Out, another enchantment you can get back. 2 Esper Origins can actually flip into an enchantment later. Pretty decent value off of this card, and good graveyard synergy to set us up, and then 4 Lightning Helix try to survive the early game. The sideboard, of course, there is a bug in the game as usual. We got 3 Ghost Vacuums, 2 Ghost Vacuums, some Destroy Evils, I know my head is blocking this, a Devout Decree, a Shelter by Ghosts, a Pyroclasm, 2 more Esper Origins, 2 Heritage Reclamations for Artifact Enchantment and Graveyard Hate, a Overwhelming Surge, 3 mana instant, either 3 damage to target creature or destroy target non-creature artifact, and then another Screaming Nemesis and a Summon Bahamut. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna move the camera, but I don't have multiple monitors, so I can't do it on the fly as easily as I normally do it. So here we go. Naya Spice into ranked best of 3. I will pop that camera over. We are off to the races. Got about 5,000 comments yesterday that I could have made a treasure token and used the treasure token for red to high noon the opponent. Yes, I missed it. I don't think I really usually think about using the treasure off Fountain Port. I think in my mind I only use it as a draw engine. And so yeah, I just totally whiffed on that. Plus I was in a rush. Here we go, we're on the play. No red at all, only red cards. Let's try again. No red mana base, but we can Esper Origins on 2 and try to fill it out a little bit better. Plus we have High Noon. I think we could put back the double red here. Keep the rest of it. Some awkward opening hands. Another card we cannot cast. I don't think that's it, man. Hired Claw, it's mono red. There's the red source, okay. I think High Noon is maybe still worth it here. It doesn't do everything, but it does something. Do that or Origins. I think we'll try this to start. If they stumble at all, I think it's very helpful. Very likely they just go like turn 2 Challenger, but they're planning to go Swift Spear plus Rage or something. It does really slow them down. Ooh, the attack and the level up, is that it for this turn? Nope, no level up. Okay, yeah. Easy enough to play around High Noon. Okay, we're just surveilling and hoping to live long enough to hit Yuna. We have plenty of land, and man, I think we're just trying to set up for Yuna. We could leave to Get Lost on top, but geez, I think we just gotta get going. Next turn we can Origins for 4, make a 4/4, which could block something. But we'd really love to see something in the graveyard for turn 5. Double Strike. Love up the Claw, gets around High Noon. No Rage on the Double Strike. What spell are we casting? No spell cast that turn. Alright, you got it, man. Get the Origin back. Well, there's an enchantment. I mean, that is something to get back, so I guess we gotta take that. Try to get some value out of Yuna. I guess we could have left the fear on top, but oh, that's nice. I think it's better just get it in the graveyard where we get it for free. Opponent touching the summon. It's got one red open with stick. So maybe a burst lightning or something. Higher Claw's the only spell per turn. So very easy blocks here. They got nowhere to go. They've already cast their only spell per turn, so we can take a block wherever we want here. Thinking we take out the Manifold Mouse while we can. Double Strike is always a pain in the ass. Okay, to 12. We add 2 green, but that's a little bit useless here. I think we want the lifelink off the summon. They scoop. They don't even want to see the Yuna. Alright, so we go to game 2. General Shelter should be good. Pyroclasm should be very good. Red or black creature, I guess, and take the Scry. Nemesis is kind of interesting, right? It's actually an obnoxious blocker. You know, as a defensive tool, it's actually pretty interesting here. Who's not good? High Noon is interesting. Like, it's not removal, right? It can be good, but it doesn't... I think I'd rather just have removal. Get Lost is okay, but you get punished sometimes as well. Esper Origins was great. Joshua's fine. Everything else is fine. Yeah, I think it's looking good. Definitely don't want the Bahamut in there. Just put in a couple removal spells and use the Nemesis maybe as a defensive tool. Trade for 2 creatures. On the draw, we have Cavern of Souls for human or spirit, or avatar. We also have Esper Origins, which helps us set up a little bit. Yeah, we have Joshua too. I think we can keep this. If we can surveil our way into an untapped land for a turn 3 Joshua. Okay, that's interesting as well. We can bin that for sure. And I guess we're naming human here. Unless you really want the Nemesis, but I think you just take the draw discard and try to set up. See how explosive this turn is. I do think Nemesis could be a fantastic blocker. They do nothing here. Okay. Well, now we have the red source. I think I'm still happy to surveil here into a 3rd land if we can. And I think we're going to go human. Opera Love Song. Alright, Exile 2. Planeswalker Island, yes, that comes in untapped. We also have the Yuna here. All these are pretty good, actually. I think we keep them in this exact order. Go Joshua. We still need some more untapped lands, but we could get there. Yeah, I think it's decent. I mean, Yuna's the way out, right? You can also just throw Shelter on Joshua and go crazy with that. It's not an awful option as well. So we hit the untapped land here. And Nemesis isn't bad, but Joshua gets us really close to the Yuna pop-off, right? I think a Boiler Bilges and like a land is fine to go here. Do we need double white? No. Keep the double red. Keep the Shelter, keep the Nemesis castable. And just see if we can hit an untapped land for turn 4. Great. So now we can either guarantee Yuna on 5, which I'm down for. Maybe go Nemesis on 3, tap land, and then turn 5, Cavern into Yuna. Can also still Shelter here. We definitely have lots of good options. If we can survive on the draw, like one or 2 more turns, definitely moving in the right direction. We shall see. We might just have to Shelter this turn. Geez, yeah, probably no blocks here. I think it might be, yeah, I think it might be a Shelter turn. Down to 8. No stick at all. They got nothing. I think we just Shelter the Manifold Mouse. Okay. Take the double strike source. We're happy to try to get in here. Go up to 12. Hope they don't have the next Manifold Mouse. And another Rage. That would do us in. And then on top, 4 damage presented. They scoop. They don't even want to see the turn 5 Yuna. Damn, dude. Alright. Win in the books. I have 30 more minutes till the apartment showing. Well, I guess we'll run back the next game here. Next match. That dude did not want to see turn 5 Yuna. No matter what. Nothing was worth seeing turn 5 Yuna. That is interesting. I feel like pretty preemptive scoops by Mono Red there. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this. I realized that the dimensions of the window are very odd. For whatever reason, on my Mac laptop, it does not go to the, like the graphics only go out to 1728 by 1017. I don't know why. It cannot be changed. And if I expand the window, it's going to cut off the top and bottom, which is maybe okay. I'd rather just show as much screen as I can, though. So, yeah. I saw one apartment yesterday. Super cute, very cheap, very small. Likely will not go with it, but that's the cheapest apartment I'm looking at. Just kind of interested in seeing the full spectrum of possibilities. Very close to the beach, I will say. Very close to the beach. On the draw, with High Noon and Best of 3, but there's 79% Mythic. We have no green. This is kind of okay, but it really does do a whole lot of nothing for a while, actually. No green either. The thing is, because they're 79% Mythic, I'm assuming they're actually not Is It, which makes High Noon a lot worse. This is actually kind of suspect. It could be decent against their deck, I guess. I don't know how to full control on the Mac. Nope, it's not Command Shift, Option Shift, Control Shift. All right. We don't want to auto pass. Oh, it's not like there's a red spell that kills a... maybe we should have played the white source instead. I don't know if full control's that useful here to threaten this might. All right, we cannot cast spells on their turn. Do not forget, whatever you do, that is not helpful. Okay, I mean, I don't really know how good High Noon is. If they're pure mono black, they probably won't double spell a decent amount. But we might just get absolutely run over on the draw here. Down to 13 already. We really don't have a whole lot to do. Probably should have taken the mulligan. Green is necessary. So this is very helpful. Problem is our sweeper does nothing against 3 toughness. I feel like this is too slow. I'd rather just hit the untapped land or something. Oh, so we go turn for Boiler Bilges and or Dragonware if they play another. Dragonware's okay, but they still we're just effed on the draw, I think. There's basically nothing to be done here. Lightning Helix is actually generically pretty good. Okay, that actually could be the out. Killed the Cecil. Again, we can't do stuff on their turns. We have to do it now. Oh no, the Mac battery's low. Hold on. If we just kill one thing, we take like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, yeah, we're just dead. So I think we have to double spell here. We can't because of High Noon. We can't cast spells on their turn. Shit. Okay, so we're just fucked here, right? If we kill this, we still take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10, 11. Oh, there's no way to do it, right? All right, we kind of effed ourselves here. We can do this, but I don't think it's really enough. The High Noon kind of effed us. And we can't cast spells on their turn to get around High Noon because of Voice of Victory. So we take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage here, and we're just dead. All right, so that's interesting. Elder Dragon War, oddly, does not kill their weird 3 tough creatures, but they have other stuff too. Man, in general, you'd think Pyroclasm would be good. Black or red? I hope the Mac doesn't die. Man, I mean, Nemesis is going to be good as a defender. Do you keep the Elder Dragon War, given that it doesn't sweep their 1-drops or 2-drops, right? I don't know actually that you do. I almost would rather just set up for like a big Esper Origins turn. Yeah, they don't really have a whole lot that we want to sideboard into. We could throw in a Pyroclasm as like a cheaper. It doesn't really do that much though. The last thing we could throw in is like a Shelter. High Noon. I mean, in theory, they have a low curve deck. In theory, this is okay, but maybe Shelter is just better. Okay, yeah, we don't really have amazing sideboard options, kind of. Uh-oh, what's going on? Computer's freaked out, has decided we should exit full screen. Let's go back to full screen. On the play. Yes, we have interaction this time. I am okay with this. The problem is that the Seoul Hotel outlet does not reach to the Seoul desk, even though I have a very long cord. It's good, but do we need more of that? And also, I don't really want to give them a map token. I think they'll make decent use of it. Turn 1 duress. All right, there goes a Lightning Helix, I think. Unless they got like a Planeswalker. Yeah, fair. I think we can take the next Surveil land here. I mean, they would just play around it if we left it open anyway. Don't need more land, although it's generically good. Cecil the Weasel. And the Gingerbread. To the races, okay. Generally, we need that next red source. Keeping this on top, no, we'll just play it out for the 4-mana version next turn, right? Pull up to Helix for their turn. They don't have the Voice of Victory out yet. There it is. You have to do this now. Do not forget. It must happen now, otherwise you lose the opportunity. All right, up to 22. This is not so bad. Yuna showing up. Very nice. Okay. Origins, try to mill out an enchantment here. Yeah, both these guys can go. Top card would go to our hand, but we're happy to just get it for free next turn off Yuna anyway. Let's see what the top is. And we actually hit a permanent, which is nice value, but we're just going to go turn 5 Yuna here. Ah, the duress. Let's see if they scoop preemptively. This guy's unblockable, he can pay 1, yeah? Alright, well, big turn for us. It's a lot of mana. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we might as well do this, plus like a tap land, I guess. Done. Over it. Okay. We go to game 3. Again, their deck is weird. There's not really a whole lot to sideboard, unless we really want to put in High Noons. And Pyroclasm doesn't hit a lot of stuff we need it to hit, so I think we kind of have it right here. Yeah, we're on the draw. Let's just try to survive on the draw. I think that's it, dude. I don't think there's much to be done. Dark Angel's coming for us. 79% Mythic. Showing up with the Gingerbread. One lander, no red. I like that. 4 lander, High Noon and Joshua. It doesn't, it's not amazing. It's okay. We only have, yeah, we have red, green. Yeah, technically we can cast everything. It's not a great hand though. Like if Joshua dies, we're in kind of deep shit. Put back a High Noon. I don't think we need multiple. I don't really feel like going to 5 though. Turn 1 duress, alright. 1 playable left. More land. Excellent. Okay. Game getting a little buggy. Mac laptop could die at any moment. It's not looking good. What's battery at? It's at 4%. Okay, it's plenty. Plenty to get through 1 game of Magic the Gathering. Oh my gosh. What do you think they're gonna fetch here? The Aether Spark. It's a equipment. Okay. So we need red and white, which we have, so we're good here. Technically, we could save a pain land damage by naming human, which I don't think would bite us in the ass later, because we have plenty of the other colors. And I think we're ditching 2 lands. If they just kill the Joshua somehow, I think we're going to want the backup. So let's just get rid of these guys. Comes in all white. We might actually want the second red source. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's keep a red source around. Whew. Dude, how many lands is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even click on my graveyard. 7, 8 lands. I think because we have the next Joshua, I don't really care about whatever this is. I don't know what it is, but we're happy to play the next Joshua anyway. Like, okay, that's fine. Great. All right. Can probably surveil here first. Or see what we want off. Let's see what we get off Joshua first. Basic can go. Verge can go to. Keep the utility lands. Okay. Well. Not a Yuna. It's a lot of land, dude. We've had a crazy amount of land this game. Alright, so it's a Planeswalker. And we can just attack it down here with a Hasty Nemesis. Could also zap it with the Overlord, but we can cast that for 6 next turn. So maybe let's just run it down like this. We can also flip Joshua here, but now let's just get the Planeswalker dead. All right, I think that will wrap up the video. We're at 3%. I could go crawl in a corner and try to sit near the outlet, but I think that's probably enough for this little video. Thanks so much for watching. I realize the audio's crap, the video's crap-ish. Yeah, it's at least 3 to 4 days before I have a real place to set up. Probably closer to a week if we're being realistic. But yeah, y'all can survive. In the meantime, I'm doing my best to keep stuff going for you y'all. So we'll keep the continuity a bit. My camera is probably blocking everything. I will move it real quick. But yeah, this was fun. I liked it. I like Esper Origins a lot. I'm really enjoying this card. This card feels sweet. And just banning it at some point, just having a random 4-draw, I like this card a lot. I wasn't super high, like, I didn't really know what to think of it at the beginning, but I really like this card. 4 High Noon's main deck is a bold statement. Obviously, probably a great decision for the Pro Tour. Maybe a little bit weirder in ranked best of 3, where we're like 15% Seal Cutter, not 40%. Joshua's great. Nemesis is really cool here as a main deck, I think, defensive mechanism. For the most part, I think it's interesting. Elder Dragon War, I'm very sus on. The 2 damage to each creature is narrow in terms of what it can do, but it is an interesting include. Maybe there are some pop-off things we didn't experience in our short sample size today. And, you know, Fear Missing Out makes sense. Lightning Helix makes sense. So, yeah, I had a fun day. If you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next one.